everybody lying. I just told you that. Didn't I just tell you that?
Yeah.
That was a lie, Lance. That fight was a lie.
Mike Tyson just destroyed Netflix after what has happened in the boxing world. After the chaos of his fight with Jake Paul, Netflix crumbled under the pressure of 65 million viewers, leaving fans staring at endless buffering instead of punches.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson now have been suspended from boxing after controversial fight in Texas.
You pay for a fight, you get a tech disaster. And what's the aftermath? A $50 million lawsuit and tech meltdowns. Now Tyson himself is throwing some serious allegations at Netflix. So, was this just a major screw-up? Or is there more to this streaming disaster than meets the eye?
When he told them he was going to face Mike Tyson, we are putting the real in surreal, and Tyson in his trademark coming out fast.
The Tyson versus Paul fight was set to be a historic clash that drew millions' eyes. With 100 to 8 million viewers tuning in, it wasn't just a fight, it was a spectacle. After stepping into the live sports arena for the first time, Netflix promised an unforgettable experience. It was memorable, but not for the reasons they had hoped.
Online, many were left in a fighting mood following the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul match last week, but not because of any of the punches thrown in the ring.
As the punches flew inside the ring, chaos was busy throwing haymakers outside. Netflix, the so-called titan of tech, found itself flailing under the weight of its hype. Imagine this: 65 million concurrent streams, a monumental audience, and yet, the only thing streaming smoothly was the outrage on social media.
Last Friday's big ringside fight could be heading to court. A Florida man has filed a $50 million lawsuit against Netflix claiming breach of contract after subscribers dealt with buffering issues during the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight.
Fans everywhere were left fighting their battles, not against punches, but against unrelenting buffering. Screens froze mid-action, random crashes turned the fight into a guessing game, and entire sections were missed. And the lucky ones? They got the pleasure of staring at endless loading circles while wondering where their hard-earned money went. Some viewers were locked out completely, as they'd accidentally subscribed to Netflix Glitch Edition.
In breaking news, streaming giant Netflix is being issued a class action in relation to the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
Honestly, the backlash came in faster and more furious than Jake Paul's jab. Over 90,000 complaints flooded Down Detector during the broadcast. 90,000. For context, that's more than Twitter users complaining on a Monday morning.
Tyson versus Jake Paul just got Netflix sued. People got a big problem with this stream cutting out.
Netflix wasn't exactly waving the white flag. They defended their botched performance as brilliant. Yes, brilliant. Apparently, setting a record for the most complaints about a live stream is an achievement now. But for fans who missed the fight's biggest moments or couldn't watch, Netflix's defense came off as tone-deaf at best and outright infuriating at worst. What was supposed to be a night of entertainment became a wake-up call for the streaming industry. Netflix may have aimed for the stars, but instead they crashed under the weight of their own ambition.
The game, Muhammad Ali, of course Muhammad Ali, you know, he inspired a lot of people in our region, all around the world. Mike Tyson.
Oh, yes.
Mike Tyson, whose name alone carries the weight of boxing history, has remained eerily silent about the streaming chaos. Tyson's silence feels almost deafening for someone known for speaking his mind, especially when the stakes are high. Is this restraint intentional? Many believe so.
And when he was the champ, it was like people don't understand what a champ he was. Like he wasn't just the heavyweight champ of the world, he was an executioner.
One theory suggests Tyson is protecting his legacy. After all, this was his grand return to the spotlight, fighting in front of a record-breaking 108 million viewers. Addressing Netflix's failure could shift focus away from his performance and on to the controversy, potentially tarnishing what was supposed to be a triumphant moment. Others speculate that his silence might not be about his legacy at all. Could it be a calculated move to let the storm blow over while he handles things behind the scenes? Tyson versus Jake Paul just got Netflix sued. But was Netflix's unpreparedness the real issue? Some fans read between the lines, questioning whether the chaos was accidental. Tyson, ever the master strategist, may have sensed something bigger happening. Behind-the-scenes whispers have hinted at deeper problems, ones that go beyond buffering issues. Was the streaming debacle a smokescreen for something more controversial?
Everybody lying. I just told you that. Didn't I just tell you that?
Yeah.
That was a lie, man. That fight was a lie.
While the streaming issues dominated headlines, the fight became a hotbed of conspiracy theories. Tyson's unanimous decision loss to Jake Paul sent shockwaves through the boxing world, and fans quickly began dissecting every detail of the bout.
The first is that Tyson was required to complete 8 rounds for money. Some say that's how it was rigged. He's not going to go all out to shut down Jake Paul.
Statistically, the fight didn't make sense either. Tyson landed just 18 punches throughout the entire match, an astonishingly low number for someone who built his career on explosive offense. Meanwhile, Paul's approach was cautious, almost overly so, leading some to question whether he was holding back intentionally.
What did Mike Tyson win on? Uppercut. Then I heard some people talking about they could put that in the contract. He couldn't body in their uppercut. Like, how could you put that in a fight contract?
Former Dallas Cowboys and now sports commentator Michael Irvin added fuel to the fire with a shocking theory. Irvin claimed there was a contractual restriction barring Tyson from throwing his legendary uppercut, a move that has ended countless fights in Tyson's favor. It was like watching a lion with its claws tied, Irvin commented during a post-fight analysis.